So, how are you?
I'm doing good. Not too bad.
Sun's just been doing a favour, you know?
Yeah,
Sun is shining, weather is sweet, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't see you there. Alright, hello. And we're back. Yes.
We're back with part 2.
Part 2. Numero 2.
Numéro 2.
Numero 2.
So, in the last episode we were talking about what it means to be Black British and what it is. And this is just a disclaimer. Some of the topics that we might be talking about in this episode might be sensitive to some people. The topic of immigration, especially in the local elections as well, and even a bit of the fears that are coming around the next general election and which party is going to come into power. I guess it's a good question to start off with is, do you think Britain can celebrate diversity while maintaining social cohesion?
So, celebrate as in rejoice. Okay. While maintaining social cohesion. Well, at the moment, there isn't any cohesion in the sense that the cohesion is fragmented. It's not. They're trying to build a collective part of social cohesion that can be worth celebrating, but there can't be any celebration right now. Well, actually, you can celebrate. Scratch that. You can celebrate, but in terms of, can Britain celebrate diversity when, I think in some pockets of areas, they can celebrate diversity. Because I could say we can use, Medway, Kent, for example. I know they're pushing, it's quite diverse as time has progressed and whatnot. But in terms of like maintaining social cohesion, there has been some tension, especially with like demographics and some groups as well. So but I say no. No, that's my final answer. Sorry, that was long-winded.
I think there's been a bit of like here and there, but like Britain as a whole, I don't think so. I think there's organizations, there's schools, there's workplaces. Sometimes they'll do like some sort of celebration to celebrate their staff or their students or whatever. But the country as a whole, I don't think that there's any sort of celebration towards. I mean, I think the closest one would be Notting Hill Carnival.
You know what? Yes. That
which Sadiq Khan has put more money to this year.
Has he?
Yeah. I can't remember the exact.
To be honest,
figure.
There's no surprise because it is like the second biggest carnival in the world.
That's true.
After the one in Rio, after the one in Brazil. But I guess if Sadiq Khan, as the mayor of London, is pushing it, he's seeing the vision.
Yeah.
And he's seeing the impact such carnival like Notting Hill Carnival does for the people of London. So I'm not sure if that's a PR stunt to be like, social cohesion, we're all together, But hey, as long as the money is in place, right, but that's good, that's encouraging. As long as people also are well aware about the history.
That's true.
All I'm saying. But
that's true.
That is a good sign that he sees that there is unity or a sense of community and camaraderie in relation to Notting Hill Carnival.
I think there's also that economic benefit. I'm not sure how much it produces yearly, but I think it is quite a lot for them to now invest. I think is it a couple million that they've invested to the carnival.
To the carnival. Okay.
Yeah, so there's definitely that economic side.
Okay, that's good. But now that you said that, that made me think about also, I guess, the Commonwealth. Because in athletics they do like British Commonwealth. I think that's also another way of them, I guess, celebrating diversity while maintaining social cohesion in that sense.
That's true.
But I know many of the nations that were part of the Commonwealth are happy that they left. But others, but I think such a thing like that is just to commemorate and just to celebrate like the history and the nations. Because I think that's one thing.
I think that's a good segue now into actually understanding what actually creates national identity. Because obviously we've got so many aspects in this country. You know, this country is named as multicultural, multi-diverse, because there is so many communities, so many races, ethnic groups that reside in this country. So just taking it a step back, what is actually meant by national identity and how is it created, do you think?
What it means by like national identity, just that common ground, that common value which everyone adopts and acknowledges and accepts.
What could that be?
In terms of as little as like the laws of the land, in terms of we're driving on the right side of the road.
That's true.
Because I think that's like a UK thing. On America, we drive on right to the left. I say
the fish and chips.
Fish and chips, but even that's not even British.
I
don't know why it's so hard for me to something that consequentially British, quintessentially British.
Like what can you say is that's British?
That's like national identity. I say I think I was gonna say it prior before I said about driving. I'll say sports in terms of football. I know a lot. I think that really brings a lot of people together. We know the World Cup is fast approaching. I think when it comes to sporting events, whether that is football, whether that is rugby, I can see the camaraderie, the community does come together. I think that's that pride, that the Three Lions. I say that's one format of, national identity. Showing respect to, those that are representing the country, such as even soldiers, those at war, honouring them, honouring veterans that fought in wars, which many may question why, but it's a sign of honour and respect. And I was going to say the monarchy as well, which there's been a growing number of people raising eyebrows at, but that is also that national identity, that showing respect and honour, honouring those things as well, those particular partners.
I'd probably say one, and this is quite niche, but high tea.
High tea?
High tea. Huh? High tea, is it like...
Tea.
Yes, high tea. There's something that's practiced a lot, especially like in the...
etiquette. Why did I forget that?
Yeah,
just
that's
etiquette. True. I think that is a British, that's a British thing. Like table etiquette, just communication etiquette.
Yes.
I think, in terms of national identity in that sense,
because British people are very polite.
Well known to, Oh, why did you say that? Polite. Astrofix.
I mean, it's controversial because, when people come here, they're like, oh, everybody just ignores you. Everyone's so rude. But if you think about it, everybody's, good morning, hello. Even the little terms of endearment like darling or dear, that's something that is, again, I'll probably say it's for the British.
For the British, Yeah. That's slowly eroding, I can't lie. Not a lot of people saying please and thank yous. Like, what's happening? Yeah. What is actually happening? Say your please and thank yous. Thank you.
So, I guess going back to the topic of immigration, I know it's such a sensitive topic, because obviously my parents are immigrants. Well, they were immigrants, but they're British now. I don't know about your parents.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have indefinite leave to remain. They got they have no visa or whatnot. But they're both.
But I guess
both immigrants.
It's kind of like the view because everyone has seen, like, in the news, the way that people or British people would frame illegal immigrants, saying, they taking our jobs and all of that, but we don't focus on the legal immigrants.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of what we were talking about, not too long ago, like couple, like, what I mean, in our previous conversation, we were just like echoing that, and I think that is definitely due to social media.
Oh,
the propaganda 100%. Of people coming into the country, and obviously in terms of dictionary terms and just the art of language, when something is illegal, it's like it doesn't have any authority, or it's not ought to be there,
Yes.
but if something is legal, it's like, okay, it's eligible, it's not illegible, it's something which we should accommodate and accept. But in terms of something that's illegal, something that should be cut off,
Yeah.
So
yeah,
when you add illegal immigrants and the legal immigrant, immediately 9 times out of 10 people are fixated and focused on the illegal immigrant. That, okay, you didn't come here, with your right papers, with your, the right stuff. Now, you don't deserve to be here.
Yeah.
But like you said, people are hyper fixated on the illegal immigrant rather than the legal immigrant, because there's been mass migration of legal immigrants, and that has definitely been due to wars. I guess most recently you could say that there was in Ukraine.
That's true.
So there's been quite a lot of them, and I think I'm not sure if they're still coming to UK, but many have resided in the UK, and obviously we accommodate that, we welcome that. But it's like, when that happens, there's one thing, but when those that are crossing the boat say, oh yeah, no, we refuse it, it's like, we draw the line, so it's like, come on now, like, but I think it's definitely that national security. That's what people are fearing, because it's like, if you're allowing all this illegal, we don't know what they're here for. Like, what's happening,
And I think also that's why it's such a touchy subject for many people, because it's kind of like, would you say that they experience the sort of same discrimination, like legal and illegal?
No, they don't.
No.
No. They don't. Why?
Yeah.
At times, I think it's, in terms of percentage rise and how people are portrayed, many of the quote unquote illegal immigrants, they're of, Asian, African descent, and those are, I guess, legal immigrants. They're, I guess, probably those that from the EU nations, or I don't know, probably diplomats, or I don't know. They have a certain legal element to, or settlement, in terms of them residing and claiming residency in the UK.
Yeah.
So I'm not too sure on that. I need to, read up on the border force and all that stuff. Yeah. But I'm not a civil servant, so don't get twisted now. But I think that's it. But because of that, obviously many of them don't know English as well, so it's like they have to restart as well. And I think in terms of their journey to the UK as well, it's like, it's quite rough. They know they don't have the papers or the resources to claim asylum, to settle in the UK legally. So they go to extreme measures, and because they're going to extreme measures, many feel, okay, no. Also, off the back of, the population in the UK is rising, irrespective of migration. Migration is another factor of it, but yeah, but then with that, there's some cities, some towns, some areas in general aren't able to accommodate them, or they try, or they are trying to.
Quite overwhelmed.
They're quite overwhelmed. So I think the challenge to help integrate those that have moved, migrate to the UK is an issue. But it shouldn't be an issue really. But hey, I think people feel that just no, because the more we're allowing people in, it's like we still just it's a thing. It's a thing where it's just like because they essentially they feel their culture, what Britain stands for, is being pushed aside. Whereas those that are coming in, it's like their culture that they're bringing to the UK is what's being promoted and elevated and being spotlighted. So many that are British, that are in the UK, they feel like, I guess, like singled out, or like they feel like a scapegoat. They don't feel like what they feel like they've been neglected.
I don't know. I am.
Even though in terms of population wise, they're still the majority, but it's just that they are. There's a lot of demographics and people that are rising.
Yeah.
So in terms of like white Brits in some certain areas, especially in London, they are now like not the majority but minority in some areas.
Yeah.
So
That's
some
very
people,
true.
it's like it's not the same place as it was when they grew up. So people want what was before to be now, but they're not willing to change. So, but with the illegal migrants, I think they just like, okay, they're there, but we're not talking about you. We're talking about them. They're illegal, but yeah. So I think for that it's a catch-22, but they kind of know what they want, especially when it's illegal immigrants. They're like, yeah, out.
Yeah, and I think you actually answered the question
Oh, did
of
I?
like the next question I was going to ask you, which was like, can infrastructure keep up with the population growth?
No. For how things are, well, if they want to cut their costs, because I think people, in terms of, because they know the population is rising, so in terms of builders, those in that sector, they want to cut their costs too. They don't want to spend so much. So in terms of the buildings, the new builds, they're building that in quick succession. However, it's not in terms of the same material that they would use prior, because it take longer.
Yeah,
But because of the population, because there's such a demand for it now, that's being done, that's being created. So that's in terms of the property and all that sector. So they're trying to keep up, which I feel, well, they haven't kept up to their demand actually, because I think, was it Keir Starmer or was it Boris Johnson? One of them promised that there'll be certain number of houses by a certain time, but I think they're still below par in terms of the number, despite population rising as well, and even homelessness as well.
Yes,
also
that's true.
being a growing factor
growing
in the UK. So that's, but yeah, I think to answer your question, no.
No. Yeah, I agree with you.
But even with the advancements of technology and AI, I think in terms of accelerating reducing waiting period, it has helped. So the modernization of NHS, it has improved. It has evolved and improved. I think some areas the waiting time has reduced in terms of them spotting things early in the body and whatnot. Early intervention, that has helped. So I think in terms of technology wise, in terms of the infrastructure there, it's rising and it's improving, especially in the health care sector. In terms of education, say what do you think? What do you think? Even what's the question?
Can infrastructure keep up with population growth?
So, do you think the infrastructure in education has improved, and in the UK, and has
And
kept up with the population growth?
I guess that would be a good
Because
question.
there are some schools that are actually oversubscribed, and then there's some schools that are closing down.
Yes, that's true because they can't keep up with the modernization and the growth of like AI and tech
Yeah.
and
And
whatnot
because some people are even moving
out of the.
the area.
Is it you find it's urban? No,
Is it
sorry,
urbanization?
rural.
Rural?
Is it like the rural areas that are closing down?
No, I think like the inner city, like schools in London.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't
because not a lot of people are apparently like, especially I think our era, I think the Gen Zs and I think the millennials. I don't think they want to be popping babies, but hey, you know, giving birth. Yeah, to each his own, innit? But for me, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing to have, just the next generation, and many more generations just coming up after
Yeah.
you. But yeah, I think that's a factor, and that's also another indicator why I guess the UK are still not resolute and stern in closing the borders, because they still need people. They still need the migrants. They still need the legal and illegal immigrants as well. They still need that one way or another. So yeah.
That's true. I guess that would be a good way to now talk about some of the solutions because obviously we've identified some of the problems that are there and why potentially they're there. But I guess first question would, I think a good question to ask is how do you think that we create better opportunities outside of London? So we can use Kent as an example. Because Kent is it Kent or Medway? Medway is named as the city culture. I mean, I might be wrong.
City of culture. I think they wanted to be a city. They wanted that city status, but we didn't get it. But now we want to be a town of culture. Because now that's a new funding bid for all towns across the UK. But we're competing against quite good towns. I think Slough. I think also Dartford. Like they also But hopefully we can get there. I'm not sure if Medway was shortlisted or whatnot, but we can dream. But yeah, Medway in terms of what, like diversity. What are you saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
In terms of like creating opportunities for young people.
Because I know many may look at UK and think, so opportunistic, and London specific. It's always like the major city, always the capital city that will gain the traction, and then all the rest of the cities will just will just trickle. All the riches will trickle out of it from one way or another attractive. But I think many, because of the advancements and I guess the infrastructure, that they realise that needs to be increased and just developed further, not just in London but many other towns and cities in the UK. So in Kent and southeast of England specifically, well southeast England, but specifically in Kent, they're doing quite a lot in terms of the workforce. They're trying to in terms of employability, because I know, I'm not sure my university done like had an employability module. So
mine did too.
We did too. Oh, look at that. So because they're realizing that even in university,
you still need to get those skills.
You still need to get those skills.
Yeah.
It's not just outside university when we finish. Okay, that's when. But yeah.
Yeah.
But in terms of workforce, in terms of employability, in terms of also entrepreneurship and just business, I think there's like a business. I'm not sure if there's a business hub. I think there is. Like business hub. Yeah.
Not sure.
But okay. All right.
They could
but
be.
I think I believe there's like a Kent business hub or that. It's like I went to one event as well, and it was like Kent, like those residents in Kent, Madrid kind of thing, and yeah, they were just showing the attendees like how to pretty much set up your business, how to create a website, you know, how to market your business and stuff like that. And that's for, you know, I guess founders, those that are just early in their business journey or established. So that is something that I'm seeing in Kent that is growing and brewing. I think they're also trying to also help those in like meats. I think there's still a lot more work to be done.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I say so. I think in that side of things.
I think it starts with us.
Us as in young people.
Okay. I think it starts with us in advocating for our own futures by, you know, creating. Sometimes I say that it's best to create the opportunity for yourself.
Okay.
In the sense that what I mean is, you know, like local businesses. I remember I was having a conversation with my colleagues at work, and I was talking about how, in order to increase employability for young people, why don't you put more funding towards the local businesses and giving them like money in order to do internships or placements to give young people work experience, because you know graduates coming out of university, it's so difficult nowadays to get a job. And you know, the one thing that jobs are saying is you need so years of experience. And why not part of the university journey be building the experience alongside learning about whatever respective degree you're studying? Would that not increase?
That would increase development in terms of
kind of like learning. An apprenticeship.
Yeah. I think it's because many don't look at the small SMEs. They look at the big businesses, organizations, like, yeah, that's where I make my bang. That's where I get my bang for my buck and go big time. But yeah, I think that's something I believe I've been seeing in terms of, I guess, Rochester. There's a lot of independent local businesses, and I think they are a town that, from what I see from outside looking in, I do believe they help one another. I saw a platform on TikTok, so this platform was more or less showcasing and supporting, you know, local businesses in the area. So I think there are people realizing it's a priority to invest in the local area.
Yes, and I think Rochester's very famous for that.
And yeah, I think Chatham, we're getting there. You know, Chatham's getting there. You know, we're diamond in the rough, diamond in the diamond in the ground, or whatever that saying is. That's that. But yeah, there's something brewing in Chatham, so definitely stay optimistic and expectant regarding that. So yeah,
I guess I can speak from my own perspective, like Greater London, like sort of Hertfordshire area. They don't really invest much into local businesses either.
Right.
Because you've got a lot of, I'd say Hertfordshire is quite a posh county.
Yeah, I thought there's like all these are nice, cafes like that.
Yeah, no, there is, but in terms of creating opportunities for young people,
it's bleak.
Yeah. Although in the town that I'm in, there's a lot of like, there's Ferrari, there's Lamborghini, and you know that they're quite acquainted with the university in terms of creating opportunities for people who do maybe automotive engineering.
Okay. So it's quite niche.
Yes.
So it's like or specialised. Only those in specific domains would be headhunted.
And a lot of the opportunities, because Hertfordshire is so close to London, it would come from.
Goes from London.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'm not sure. Maybe in any other areas you guys are from, if there's any opportunities
out there,
drop them in
any vacancies for young people or work experience, definitely put it down there.
I do think there is organizations though that do invest because I know that there's a newsletter that
Okay.
people have that are like, they list job opportunities.
Yeah.
There's a lot of platforms like that on there, which is good.
Actually, I think I've come across a few actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I follow one.
What domain is that? Is that like all things like creative work, or is it?
No, it's just more young people orientated.
Okay.
In the sense that the age demographic is below 25.
Oh.
So it's opportunities like with the government or being a trustee. You know, it helps. It's like jobs that are
like advisory and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is good. I always recommend, especially as somebody who's in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, she said, "Hey, make sure you check her out on LinkedIn, man. You see her adventures."
What does community spirit mean to you?
Ooh. I'll say what it looks like. So, you know, like in America, where you get the high school, middle school games.
Exactly what I was thinking.
You know, like, or just like college games.
Yeah.
The community comes out to support their local college, their local school. Mm-hmm. That's what I feel. Yeah, community spirit is. Mm-hmm. In terms of, I guess, dating it back to, I guess, my own life and current situation in living and residing in Medway, I say, in terms of that sports aspect, Chatham Town, they're a booming and growing, you know, grassroots or semi-professional football team. I've seen the impacts that such a local club has done to, you know, residents in Medway, in Chatham specifically and surrounding areas, to be honest, but also for local businesses. Yeah. I'm sure if you go to the bus stop, you see, you know, their poster or their banner on the back or the side of it, you know. So it's like they're just showcasing the club, showcasing the players, you know, and just like saying that it's bigger than just a football club. It's a community club. We're not just here just to kick a ball. We're here to, you know, make impact for local residents and local businesses in Chatham. So big up Chatham Town. So if anyone's watching this and wants to sponsor, you know what I mean? But Chatham Town. Well, also another thing I say, I think Bossman, you know. I think just like the corner shop, like those, big up the corner shop, man.
I didn't even
the
think
fish
of
and
that.
chip, the guy with fish and chip. What's it? There's the people that are in the market, you know, Dalston Market, all the markets, you know, Chatham Market. I missed that one.
That used to
the one that happened in Dockside. It happened not too long ago, Chatham. The one. But even Rochester Market, all those, everyone that works in those markets, because that's also another way where people can just go, come together, you know, all those, it's like farmers market and stuff like that.
Yes, farmers markets. So, that's quite popular where I am. Yeah. But I still think about Bossman.
Yeah, Bossman, you know, hey, Bossman, yeah.
You know, you walk into the chicken shop and they give you an extra wing, you know
like that. Even like just that Bossman in terms of the local off license, you know, when you wanted to top up your mum's phone, you know, that Labara £10 top up, you know, always there, reliable, you know. So I thought, that one.
I think they were quite popular back in when we were growing up, but nowadays people don't go to top up their phones.
I'm not gonna. I did that not too long ago.
Really?
I changed my SIM and whatnot. So
Oh, okay.
That was very nostalgic. I'm very nostalgic with it. But I switched back, man. They got free.
Pick up. I guess
Should I read the question now?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay. Should I switch to this one now?
Let's have it.
If you were Prime Minister for a day.
Oh, no, don't do that to me.
If you were Prime Minister for a day. That's the segment. If you were Prime Minister for the day. Question 1.
Okay. Hot seat.
What would your first 3 policies be?
Oh, okay. I don't have time to think about this, do I? Well, okay.
You got to roughly it. I'll give you time.
I'm a big advocate for education. So I would definitely put a lot of money into the
So what?
schools.
Okay, into the schools. So specifically in early education, early education in terms of that nursery, primary school,
No.
or are you talking about tertiary education, university, or just throughout? Oh, you're talking about university?
No, I'm talking
Post 16, 18. Oh, throughout. Oh, okay.
Throughout. And even balance, because they're all important. It's not one that's.
You don't think one is being ignored and neglected as of time passed, and as years has gone by, you feel like
I'd probably say early education is neglected a bit more than
post-COVID.
Yes.
Post-COVID.
Yeah.
So post-COVID. Okay.
Policy number 2. I guess mental health. That is a huge one.
Oh, it is Mental Health Month.
Oh,
it is
yes,
Mental Health Month. May is Mental Health Month, so I'm glad you even mentioned that. Yeah. So
I
education,
had to give it a little shout out,
health, yeah.
Mental health in terms of the waiting for counsellors and therapists, and also just providing better services, better quality services for people, because mental health is such a big thing in this country, and I'm seeing, and a lot of people have been impacted. I mean, it's resulted in some young people not going back to school, and unfortunately
the homeschooling
being classified as a NEET now. So, education, mental health, and then the last one I would probably say is, because actually no, to go back to education, I would invest into the curriculum. No, I had to put that out there because.
So what would you add into the curriculum?
Curriculum for life.
COL. What's the COL? Curriculum for life. Yeah.
You should bring that.
I should.
Curriculum for life, because obviously young people need the life skills that they need in order to, when they become 18, a lot of people move out from home, and a lot of them don't know how to do laundry. Oh, they don't know how to cook.
Can't split their whites, burn egg.
So, or eat.
No, but I burnt eggs, not too much now. Hey! I lacked concentration. I was, you know what I mean? I was like, oh wow.
Eyes on the pan.
Eyes on the pan, actually. But moving on swiftly,
the last policy I'd probably say is in housing, just because we were talking about it, in terms of investing in better housing for homeless people, as well as there's a term that I'm looking for. Housing that is like, is it for social? No, not social. Is it social housing?
Social housing. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
But there's a lot of talk about that as well, and everything, because is it New Tenancy Rights Act and stuff like that.
Oh yes.
Updated it.
Yes. So, they recently updated.
Landlords, especially private landlords, are not happy.
No.
But hey.
Yeah, even that affected me actually.
Okay.
I'm a short-term tenant, so.
Right.
Yeah, but I think housing probably the last one. You know what? I wish I said healthcare as well, but
I think they're still on there. Especially with the modernization of it. People always find to critique because people, especially I think that's a British thing. We want excellence. So,
I know.
I think that's also part of their national identity, having excellence in an area. But I think NHS, I think there's one party that's even trying to push it to be privatized, to be like America. But as for now, we have to, I think, still pay our dues and show homage where homage is due to NHS. So yeah, they're trying.
They're trying their best. We love you.
We clap for you guys, remember? We clap for you guys. But we need to do more, not just clap.
Yes.
Not just clap.
I was going to say transport as well, actually.
Is that in terms of like commuter?
Yes, yes, as a commuter. Because I feel like, you know what, going back from when I used to catch the bus when I was young, the prices have jumped.
Oh.
I used to spend £20 every week just to get to school.
£20.
Just for like 7 days.
Oh. Now it's what? 3 figures. That's the weekly pass, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't. Even in London, I think there should be like schemes. I think this summer they actually have a scheme.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, over the summer period, I think every Saturday and Sunday, you just spend £1.75 the whole day.
Oh, it's capped.
It's capped.
Oh, okay.
As many buses as you can, just for £1.75.
Oh. I know they did something like that for between zone 1 to 2. I think £1.30 or something like that.
Oh, really?
I think they did something like they capped it, but if you're travelling within that zone, or zone 1 and 2, or so just particular zone 1. But yeah,
that's a big zone as well. So yeah, it does do a big impact. But so closing thoughts. Just to close off this topic as a whole, I think my own would probably be that, I think this is a good one. The future of Britain isn't just decided in Parliament. And I think it goes back to what I said initially, that it starts with us as young people. We need to be part of conversations that are about our future, and we need to have a say in that, because, the way the direction of this country is dictated by us, realistically. It's the reason why we need to be voting. We need to be part of the conversations. We need to keep showing up, because we deserve to have the future that we need as young people. What about you?
I say, as we spoke about, that national identity, etc., I say a country, a nation in itself, it must reflect its people.
Oh, 100%.
I know, as soon as I said that, one way I've been, here comes the woke agenda. But I think it's imperative that it does reflect the people,
That's true.
Those that have been marginalized by choice, or just intentionally or unintentionally been marginalized, those that aren't really spoken about in terms of mainstream media as well. So I think definitely highlighting people and just showcasing them. I know in terms of media marketing of ads, some have said, why are there so many IC3s on my TV? I don't understand, but that's also due to EDI and just pushing that Britain isn't just black or white. There's many hues. There's many
hues.
Yeah, there's many hues. There's many ethnicities. There's many it's diverse. I think it's that, and I say another thing. I guess disagreement shouldn't always cause division, or shouldn't cause division at all. I think it should. We should definitely be open-minded and just like create room for others to have their opinions on things. And that could even go back to my prior one in terms of how it should reflect to people. Others may not agree with it. I'm like, hey, so be it. But you must accommodate it. So I think that's a wrap, yeah?
That is a wrap.
That's a wrap. Okay.
Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode 2, part 2.
Part 2.
We'll be coming to you with episode 3 very soon. If this resonated with you, make sure to drop a comment, leave a like, share,
hype.
Oh, hype, since that's a new thing. And we'll see you in the next episode.
Over and out.